Dear friends, welcome to his American English, and we are here. What you're going to see is the stage speaking skills which you're going to teach our students. This is the first class, in fact, for the students. Here, not only stage speaking, we teach various programs to bring their leadership qualities. What we need here is whatever he or she speaks, it has to reach the audience in a proper perspective. So, my dear friends, use your body language. So this is the first class what we are going to see, and according to how you speak, this is the first class. In fact, we have not given training to the students, and based on this we will be given training. So you use your the lips, jaw, pull the jaw and speak from your the belly part. Let the air come from your belly part. So be expressive, use your hands, the body language, face should keep shaking. The sounds, for certain important words which you want to focus, just highlight the word, say stressfully, and the face, body, the facial expressions, everything should be fine. Okay, now I just give it to you. You can just introduce every one of them, and you can call them to speak. Yes.
Vinod Trisha is going to discuss about topic is caste.
My dear friends, we are going to discuss about caste. The caste system is based on the principle of inequality. This is the first reason. Then second one is higher caste people are considered have been higher intelligence than to occupy their high positions, and lower caste people are considered lower intelligence than to occupy lower positions. And one more point is there, lower caste people are not fit along with the higher caste people. Then one more point is there, that is the caste inequality. And let me tell you some inequalities are intercaste marriages are considered to be a taboo in our country. Then second one is lower caste people are not allowing to temples. And third one is lower caste people are not allowed to draw water from wells which are used higher caste peoples. That's enough.
Next going to Vijay Kumar. He has finished his engineering. Now his topic is multinational companies, are they born for India?
Good evening, friends. I am going to speak about multinational companies. Are they boon or ban for India? In our country, 60% of youngsters are educated. The workforce in India is talented, excellent, hardworking, and focus on their jobs. In India, 40% of companies are multinational companies. Now we will see bad things about the multinational companies. Now we will see good things about the multinational companies. MNCs bring lot of employments to Indian peoples. MNCs introduced new products in Indian market. MNCs develop the competition with foreign countries. The people who are working with MNC companies get high salaries. MNCs increases national income of our country. MNCs improved the state of living of our Indian peoples. Because of MNC, poverty and illiteracy has been decreased in our country. Nowadays, people can get good quality goods, products and service because of the MNCs. MNCs brings Western, modern and scientific cultures to India. In earlier days, Indian women were not going for jobs, but because of MNC nowadays, our Indian women get opportunity to work with companies. The people who are working with MNC companies get 3 to 10 times of our Indian government salaries and also private company salaries. People who are working with MNCs can get chance to travel around the world. Now we will see bad things about the MNCs. MNCs spoil Indian atmosphere and the environment. For example, Bhopal gas tragedy. Thousands of people were killed. The chief executive officer escaped from India. Still now he is not punished. Companies like Coca-Cola and Pepsi take our groundwater and add chemicals and sell bottled drinks to us. It will spoil our health. MNCs won't share their profit and income with our Indian government. The Western culture spoiled our Indian cultures. Like divorce, live-in, thank you.
Next person is Sendal Kumar. Is working in a consultant. His topic is election reforms.
Good evening to ladies and gentlemen. Today we are to discuss about the election reform. Uh, you know very well, India is the biggest democracy world in world. Here, what we are calling as a democracy is not in the words only, not in the form of any nature. You know very well, we are having 28 states in India and 7 union territory, and every 5 years once we are having a Lok Sabha elections and state government election and local government election also. Do you think that everything is going in a positive way, everything is going in a democracy way, and you are having rights, you are having only rights to select the candidate? If we are not having any rights to again to if he is doing anything wrong, we are not able to call back him. Is this a democracy? No, this is not a democracy. Now our central government is passing a lot of rules, laws and rules in Lok Sabha, in Parliament. Do you think that is entire thing is benefit our country, our nation? No, it is not entire anything. It is according to the state right now, we are not in the correct position. Our economic is very worst than in our history of in our Indian history. This is because of wrong policies and wrong laws. This how we can rectify this. We are not able to rectify this. We are not able to roll back him or random him. Why? We don't have rights. We have to recover rights to random him if he is doing. We recover rights to random him if he is doing anything wrong. If he is not attending the people um, grievances and all. We don't have such type of rights as of now. Right. See, here in India, once upon a time, this election is going in a very smooth way, and people have a trust on that. But right now, it is not in like that. Why? Because is lot of big businessman is playing a vertical role on this. They are decided a candidate who is going to become a prime minister, who is going to become a finance minister and all. Based on that only, they are selecting the candidate in the name of elections. For that, we are spending our money. We are how government is getting the money based on the taxes what we are paying. This based on the taxes only, they are conducting the elections, but all our money going only to the paper waste only. This is not a proper way of election, and it is not a proper way of democracy. If we are having rights to random the parliament member, if he is not doing anything to the country, he is simply wasting the time of the country and money, then that is called as democracy. That is called as election reform. Thanks.
The next person is R. Mugavil. He is working in Marudam Group's companies. Is going to discuss about philosophy of life.
Good evening, friends. Knowledge is power. Knowledge can change your life. For the better, knowledge transforms the lives people whom you meet and move. Avoid unnecessary worries for simple problems. Get away from needless fear. Live in present, past and future is a mystery. Live a purposeful life whereby other like your family members, relations, friends, society and country be benefited from you. Entertain only positive thoughts. Do not let in even single negative thought in your mind. For a negative thoughts make your life miserable. Love others and others will love you. Spend time on entertainment. Thank you. Thank you.
The next person is Nirmal Kumar. He was finished his BSc. Now his topic is dancing is an important part of culture. It is true or not?
Good evening, everybody. Today we have discussed about dancing is an important part of our culture. For any culture, dancing is a very important and it has become a culture of the country. India's Bharatanatyam is most famous by Hindu god and goddess Shiva and Parvati. Mohini dances became famous for goddess Mohini dance. He is famous in Kerala. In England, the name in the dance street is to celebrate in some events. Triple dance is famous for in African people, and rap and disco dances are very famous in European and American cultures dances. The great epic of Mahabharatam, Silappadigaram and Shakespearean stories are told public through dances. Dance is very important in social events. In the US and Europeans, schools are celebrating dance in function of every year. In India, during its death procession, we see people dance. If in the party, any elections in the, we see party in the won the elections, we also see the people dance. Living legends like Michael Jackson, hip hop dancer Madonna, Shakira, as the most successful dancers in the world. If you see the weekends, many people are spending their times in some discos. They are enjoying that. They are getting enjoyness, very relaxation. Dance is the culture of the every country. Thank you. Yes.
The next person is Balakrishna. He is working as a planning engineer. His topic is nanotechnology.
Good evening to everybody. Nanotechnology is ability of the ability of make tiny machines and tiny machines using latest technology and techniques keep the molecular and atoms keep the same places. The molecular machines have created manufacturing revolutions of the world. Molecular of the nanotechnology is most important in the world in oil field, oil storage and water storage and current storage. Thank you.
The next person is Murugayan. He was completed his engineering. Is going to discuss about Indian village or strength or weak for India.
Good evening, friends. Today I am going to talk about Indian villages or strength for India or strength for or weakness for India. Indian economy depends on agriculture. Indian villages send food. Indian villages send food to the cities to feed the peoples in the cities. Indian villages maintaining their traditional and culture values. Sir. Okay. Villages is the heart for India. Most of the industries depends on the villages. Villages for raw materials. The raw materials which are sent from villages is cottons, silks, cottons, oils, etc. We can find wild animals only in villages and forests. In villages, people sharing the resources like village ponds, taking rest under the trees, etc. Village peoples are more stronger than the city peoples. Most of the VIPs are coming from villages like Abdul Kalam, Mahatma Gandhi, and Ambani, etc. So in villages there are more safety, like bomb blasting and killing the peoples are mostly in cities. Thank you.
Dear friends, August 28th, today being the first day for all our students, it is the ice-breaking session. What do you mean by ice-breaking session? Anybody? Can you tell? What's the meaning of ice-breaking session? Can anybody tell? Ice. Removal of the fear. You know, once you go to a college, the first year students, you are given a party by the seniors to break the shyness and be close, just get together with the people and share your feelings. So this is a ice-breaking session. See, what I have found is you're able to speak. See, once you come to the stage, the first and foremost very important thing is don't think that you are speaking. No, you are not at all speaking. Think somebody is speaking and you are getting out of that. You are just a witnesser of what the other person is speaking. Understand? You take a double role. A person is speaking, the other person, you are completely separated. Feel like that. Somebody is speaking, right? You get away from your being and you just be a witness of what the other person is speaking. You are not speaking, the number one. Number two, as you speak, be spontaneous. Don't bother about anything. See, only if one person, if you look at it, you'll be much obsessed about that. You just don't look at one. Everybody together, you just have a look. No. Then you are not concentrating on any person. Then the third, what I've seen is your voice. Raise up your voice and lower your voice according to the situations, right? Then body language. And the first, most important is, see, the last gentleman has spoken. What's your name? Murugayan has spoken. See, the air is not coming. You can find this tension, tensed, because the air flow is not there. The air flow should come from your diaphragm, from the stomach. He's taking the air from here. It doesn't work. If you take the air from here, you just, it's only heart oriented. When you take it from stomach, you say, take like a singer, what he speaks. When you take it, good morning, and this is what I'm going to speak. See, the flow of words, the flow of air. With that, you are mixing the sound. So the air should keep coming from your diaphragm area. Then pulling your jaw. As you pull your jaw, what happens? You won't be tensed. To reduce your tense, you have to pull your jaw down and speak. Then lip movement. Certain words are produced from your throat. Certain words are produced from your lips. Certain words are produced from your what? Being, under, belly. That's called vowels. In Tamil they call uyireluthugal, isn't it? A, E, I, O, U. You see the lips doesn't touch each other. It comes from inside. So you should know the words and letters, and each letter should be pronounced in a proper order. Word and word connections, word and word combinations, focusing on certain things and putting your heart and soul in that and speaking what you want your listener to understand, right? So body language is very important. See, in any communication, 50% of your communication is done by what? Body language. That you have to concentrate. Your hand movement, your facial movement, the head movement, the nodding of the head. This is 50% communication. 30% communication for what? Voice. See the air coming out. You are putting the sound inside that for the 30%. So body 50 and for voice 30. For words just only 20%. Only 20%. So the communication is more effective by body language and voice modulation. You should concentrate on two things. What are the two things? Number one, most important is body language. Number two is voice modulation. So voice modulation is done through the phonetics. What is phonetics? How to pronounce each and every letters. Each and every letter. How do you say P? P. Right. Ow. Pull the tongue back inside. See? The lip tongue movement, pulling it up and taking it inside and folding it and producing the sound R. B, ba, from your throat. D, from your throat. Dog, T, teacher, taught, teacher taught to me. teacher. These all comes under what? The voice, 30% the sound, and 50% through the body language. Use your hands, use your head, shake your heads, nod your head, and the confidence in your face. It all expresses a good communication to the listener. The smile, the eye movement. So body language and voice modulation. In voice, words and words joined together. Usually 4 things are there. What, sir? Vowel and consonants are 2 letters are there. Either a word will end with a vowel or with a consonant. Do you agree that? A word will end with one vowel or a consonant, right? And a word will start with a vowel or a consonant, right? So 4 conditions are there. A word ends with a vowel, a word starts with a consonant, a word ends with a vowel, a word starts with a vowel, a word ends with a consonant, a word starts with a vowel, a word ends with a consonant, a word starts with a consonant. So 4 conditions will be there. For example, T and Y you take. Can't you come tomorrow? T plus Y, how do you say? Can't you come tomorrow? Can't you? T and Y joins together to give you a sound called ch. Can't you? T plus Y. So various letters joining together to give different sounds. A, E, I, O, U plus S. What sound it gives? Z. Is. H, I, S. Is. Business. You don't say business. Business. And you have different sections in consonants, voice consonants and unvoiced consonants. Any word coming from your throat, the sound coming from your throat is called voice consonants. For example, what? The letters which are coming, the sound coming from your lips is called unvoiced. For example, P. Is it voiced or unvoiced? P. P is pronounced as P. Place. You don't say P. So any word ends with P and starts with ed, what happens? Ed is changed into T. Stopped. You don't say stopped, you say stopped. The bus stopped, the train stopped. But word ending with B, you see, a word ending with B, you add ed, you are using ed as something. Any word ending with the B? No, it's a verb. It should be verb because ed is a past tense. It is used only for the verb, isn't it? No. What? B, ending with B. Combing your hair. What do you say? C-O-M-B. C-O-M-B. Combed. Ed. Comb. You don't say combed. Combed. Any word ending with B, you add ed sounds. Any word ending with P, because P is voiceless and B is voiced. So you should differentiate what is voiced, what is unvoiced. Then what are the letters which comes from your throat? What are the letters which comes from your lips? What are the letters which comes through your nose? What are the letters which comes through your nose? M, mango. No. M and N and NG. So nasal sounds, right? So the sounds of letters differs. From lips, any other letter? F, father, yes, sister. F sound is, S sound is. So you have to differentiate all this sound, and this sound should come. Rather than learning lot of grammar and drama, straight away you have to go in for body language and voice modulation, right? Voice, how to develop the sound. So far in your schools and colleges, they would have not taught you speaking grammar, isn't it? It is called speaking grammar. We are going to speak in a grammatical way. And especially for all these things, what is the base? It is the air coming out of your belly. It should come out of your belly, not through your chest. When you speak from here, what happens? See, there are people, tomorrow I'll come to the class and this is what I want to say. They are getting the breath from here and they are speaking. So there is no effective speech is not recorded. So when you take the air from the stomach, you load up, just like camel loading up the water. And during the time of summer, when they are traveling in the desert, they take the water like that, load the air, and slowly start leaving the air with the sound. Have you seen great singers? S.P. Balasubramaniam or J. Sudas. You see, they take the air and leave it from the stomach. Slowly, slow by slow, they will be leaving, and it is converted into sounds. So, my dear friends, today I welcome you once again for American English Center, and to be great stage speakers. From tomorrow we shall go in for technical oriented English, pronunciation, body language and grammar. Shall we bid goodbye today? Shall we call it a day? Thank you, sir.